Generally, during your active prime years, you will be looking to uplift your lifestyle. But the real challenge is, will you be able to sustain the same lifestyle even post retirement? A new plan called Max Life Forever Young Pension Plan promises you to take care of your post retirement expenses. Is this plan a good investment choice for you investors to take care of your post retirement expenses? A detailed analysis on this will be done in this video. Hi and welcome to holisticinvestment.in YouTube channel. We help individual investors like you to take right investment and financial decision. So what is this Max Life Forever Young Pension Plan? It is unit-linked, non-participating individual pension plan. Today in this video we'll be looking into its benefits, features and also its IRR analysis so that you get to know the potential return from the policy. And also you need to know is alternative investments IRR analysis so you can take the better investment choice in your investment portfolio. So whenever you come across a new plan for the first time, you will definitely take a look into its features. Now if you see the features of Max Life Forever Young Pension Plan, investors has two investment options. Option 1 is Pension Maximizer and option 2 is Pension Preserver. Here the investor can choose his vesting age as per his requirements. And also from the 10th policy year onwards, guaranteed loyalty additions will be added to the fund which will increase the fund value. A top-up premium option is also available under this new policy. And this policy provides guaranteed retirement income for you as a policyholder and also for your wife for lifetime. After seeing the features, we are going to see is the benefits under this Max Life Forever Young Pension Plan. There are three benefits, namely vesting benefit, death benefit, loyalty benefit. Under vesting benefit, if an investor opts for pension maximizer option, then he receives 101% of the total premium and top-up premium as his vesting benefit. If the same investor opts for pension preserver option, then he receives 110% of total premium and top-up premium as his vesting benefit. Second one is the death benefit. Here the nominee could receive higher of the following or 105% of the cumulative premiums, which includes the top-up premium as well. If the investor opts for Max Life Partner Care Rider, then all his future premiums or fund value will be paid by the company itself. The third and last benefit being the loyalty benefit. If you see at the end of 10th policy year, 0.50% will be added to the fund as a guaranteed loyalty additions. And furthermore, from the 11th policy year, same loyalty benefit will be increased by 0.02% every year. Now we are going to see is the various charges under this Max Life Forever Young Pension Plan. As an investor, before choosing an investment vehicle, you need to also see its charges because it can have a significant impact on the overall return that you can generate from this plan. The first one is premium allocation charge. It varies according to the pay option you choose. For single pay option, it is a percentage of single premium. For regular pay option, it is a percentage of annualized premium. If you opted for top-up premium, then 1% will be charged as a premium allocation charge. The second one is fund management charge. It is 1.25% for pension maximizer and pension preserver. If this plan offers you guaranteed benefits, then there are some additional charges as well. It is 0.20% for pension preserver and it is 0.40% for pension maximizer. The third one is policy administration charge. It differs according to the pay option you choose. For single pay option, it is the percentage of single premium and for regular pay option, it is a percentage of annualized premium. It is subject to a maximum of 400 rupees per annum. The fourth one we are going to see is mortality charge. It depends on the age of the life insured. And the fifth one we are going to see is the switching charge. There is no switches allowed in this policy. Sixth one is premium redirection charge. As like switching, there is no premium redirection allowed in this policy. Seventh one is partial withdrawal charge. After the lock-in period is over, maximum of only 3 partial withdrawals are allowed during the entire policy term. Eighth one is surrender or discontinuance charge. It depends on the year of discontinuance or surrender. There is no surrender or discontinuance charge from the 5th policy year onwards. Last one being is miscellaneous charge. For any policyholder's alteration request, then rupees 250 per request will be charged. From my perspective, due to all charges, your significant return will be drastically reduced. If you see here, mortality charges, policy administration charges are fine, but fund management charge and also premium allocation charge, this only brings the overall potential return that you are going to get from this policy. So as an investor, be wise to choose an investment vehicle which has least charges. For example, you can even consider mutual fund because there is no many charges in mutual fund, so there is a high possibility of you getting the required return required for your post-retirement expenses. So pick your investment vehicle wisely because your investment vehicle will help you get your financial goals on track. After seeing the features and benefits, now we are going to see is the advantages that is under Max Life for our young pension plan. Here as an investor, you have the flexibility to extend your determined period as per your requirements. And you also have the flexibility in choosing your premium paying mode and annuity mode as per your convenience. And the loyalty additions given under this policy can only boost your fund value. Up till now, apart from various charges, we have only seen the positives of this new policy. But we should also be aware of its potential drawbacks before making any investment decision. Because at times potential drawbacks can have a significant say on the overall return that you can get as an investor from any investment vehicle. So it is always important to see the potential drawback of the investment vehicle you choose in your investment policy. If you see here, the investor cannot use the maturity benefit completely. Either he needs to buy annuity plans using it partially. So this is a major drawback. You get better returns if you receive the maturity benefit. But in this policy, you can fully enjoy the maturity benefit as an investor. No liquidity for 5 years. So this makes this plan even more complicated. Suppose in the time you want to start a new small venture or you need to start a new investment, then you need to have liquid funds in hand. But this policy is not looking that beneficial. And even though you surrender this policy after 5 years, you are forced to avail an annuity plan even if it is not beneficial for you. So this is making a lot of restriction for an investor. And there is no loan facility to meet any emergencies. So as an investor, you may have any emergency during your investment journey. If you see in other investment vehicles that are already there in the market, there is a loan cover, but this policy lacks the loan cover, which makes it further least attractive to an investor. Even after the lock-in period is over, only up to 25% can be withdrawn, that too for valid reasons. So from the above points itself, we can see there is a lot of restrictions in this policy. And as an investor, you cannot change your investment option once you have opted, and also there is no premium redirection and switching aren't allowed in this policy. So seeing a lot of drawbacks, this doesn't look that beneficial for an investor to achieve his investment purpose. Here in this investment purpose means that post-retirement expenses. Sometimes during your investment journey, you may need emergencies for that matter or liquid funds for that matter. But this policy not having those facilities makes it harder for an investor to achieve his investment purpose. So pick an investment vehicle that helps you in your investment journey and also assist you in achieving your investment purpose. So far we have covered its features, benefits, various charges, advantages and disadvantages. But before picking an investment vehicle, what you should be aware of? Its potential return. Then how do we get the potential return? It's by IRR analysis. IRR means internal rate of return. This will help you get the potential return of this Max Life for our young pension plan. In order to get the potential return, let us make certain assumptions so we can do the IRR analysis easily. Here the investor is 30 years old, his sum assured is 45,44,746 rupees. The policy term he has opted is for 20 years and the premium paying term he has opted is also for 20 years. And here the annual premium is 1,20,000. The benefit illustration that you are currently seeing is been taken from Max Life website. and the return of 4% indicate the worst case scenario that can generate an IRR of 3.91%, and return of 8% that indicates the best case scenario, it can generate an IRR of 5.98%. If you see here, our country's average inflation rate itself is 4 to 6%. If this can't meet to our inflation rate, the possibility of generating a corpus that is required for a post-retirement expense is much lesser. So always as an investor, you should be able to pick an investment vehicle that generates higher returns and that will be beneficial for you in generating the corpus required for your post-retirement expenses. You see, this 5.98% is also not guaranteed, it is just assumption. Even if you invest in bank FD, you will get much higher returns where even the risk is on the lower side. But to be frank, even bank FD returns can't meet up to your post-retirement expenses. Then what should you do as an investor? You should look for alternative investments. Suppose your investment vehicle cannot generate the potential return, alternative investment can be a best choice sometimes to generate the return that is required for you to achieve your investment purpose. So we will be looking into alternative investments and see whether it can generate a corpus required for our post-retirement expenses. Since this new Max Life policy fails to generate the potential return required for you as an investor, it's time for you to see the alternative investments. Among the various investment vehicles that offers the same benefit to the investor, we will be considering the popular investment vehicles like PPF or ELSS as an alternative investment so that you can be able to take the right investment choice catering to your post-retirement expenses. Here, an investor can either invest in PPF or ELSS catering to his post-retirement expenses and also his financial circumstances. If his sum assured is Rs 51.64 lakh, his policy term is 20 years, his premium paying term would be 20 years, the annual premium that he pays is 1,20,000. Now we are going to talk about the investment strategy that is required in alternative investments. Here the policyholder, instead of opting for new Max Life policy, he opts for PPF or ELSS catering to his financial requirements and also catering to his post-retirement expenses. Here he invests Rs 10,000 on monthly basis for a premium paying term of 20 years. The entire maturity benefit that policyholder is going to get from PPF is tax free, and even if the policyholder opts for ELSS, then he would get return along with tax benefit. This itself is showing a slightly more advantageous than new Max Life policy. But you can't take any investment decision based on this. You need to see the potential return more importantly. Then what is the potential return of alternative investments? Alternative investment PPF can generate an IRR of 7.10%. It is a good low risk investment vehicle with better returns than this new Max Life policy. If you are a high risk appetite investor who is willing to take more risk, then you can invest in ELSS, which can generate an IRR of 11.37% post tax. So it generates a much higher corpus required for your post retirement expenses. If you see the corpus generated from alternative investment itself looking much better for you in achieving your post-retirement expenses. Every investment vehicle has risk, but not every investment vehicle produces risk-adjusted return. So choose your investment vehicle much more carefully and also make sure that investment vehicle generates the corpus required for your investment purpose. So far, I hope we have covered all the information that you need to know about this new investment vehicle. But still, final verdict is important because final verdict not only helps you decide on this investment vehicle, whereas it will also be helpful for you in picking the right investment vehicle and right investment decision during any course of your investment journey. It provides an opportunity for you as investors to invest in market-linked products. But at the same time, it fails to generate the potential corpus required for your post-retirement expenses. The primary purpose you are investing in this plan is for your post-retirement expenses. But this plan unfavorably fails to generate the potential corpus required for your post-retirement expenses. But at the same time, you can't enjoy the maturity benefit completely. So this makes the plan even further least attractive for an investor to invest in. As an investor, you should choose an investment vehicle that will assist you in generating sufficient corpus that is required for your post-retirement expenses. So for your post-retirement expenses, you need much higher corpus. So pick an investment vehicle which generates a higher return that will be beneficial for you in generating a corpus required to meet your post-retirement expenses. If you still have doubt regarding this Max Life for our young pension plan, you can consult with your financial advisor. He will be able to guide you to take the right investment decision and right investment vehicle, which will be beneficial for you in achieving your financial goals and also in meeting with your post-retirement expenses. If you want to know about this new Max Life for our young pension plan in detail, then you can refer to our article, the link to which is given in the description below. If you have any doubt regarding this or any other financial or investment decision, don't hesitate to book an appointment with our financial expert. The link to the appointment is given in the description below. And also, would you like to know more about finance and investment? Then we would recommend you to attend our live webinar. The link to the webinar is also given in the description below. The webinar is absolutely free. If you like this video, hit like, and if you are new to our channel, please do subscribe.